Hey guys, this is going to be a different kind of video. I wanted to talk about something a little more serious. Maybe not that serious. I don't know. Some people tell me it's not serious. Again, the room is still messy because I am getting ready for my move, hopefully. It's a little bit more uncertain with all the craziness going on in the world right now and in general, but I don't know if you guys remember, maybe sometime last year I made a video where I addressed not feeling very well and things like that. I wanted to address something that happens to me, has been happening to me since I was like 18, I want to say. I'm 27 now. Sorry. This is like one of those, this feels like one of those attention grabbing YouTube videos. I probably won't put this on the internet, but if I do, more power to me, I guess, because this is embarrassing. So, since I was around 18, I started getting this feeling, combination of feelings, about once a year. Usually whenever the seasons change, but I think that's just a coincidence. So I will, it like creeps up on me over the course of, sorry, I can't even talk. Moo's been following me around all day. She's kind of concerned. So basically how it usually starts is, I'll start getting like random chest pains and shortness of breath and stuff. Sometimes it's just like tightness in my chest and I feel like I can't breathe, in as deeply as I should be able to. And then I really try to ignore it. And over like a few days at a time, it just starts getting worse and worse to the point where like I'm afraid that I'm gonna have a heart attack. And I know that sounds silly, but it's really scary. So okay, I look like a nutcase right now. It's really scary, to the point where like I'll get like a really sharp pain in my chest and in my left arm, and I'm guilty of like Googling symptoms, and I know it's the worst thing to do because it's just scary. They tell you that you're dying and stuff, so I'll like chew aspirin at night because I'm afraid that I'm having a heart attack. And the next day, usually I'll feel a little bit better in the morning and I'll just like try to go about my day, but then I'll get like these horrible headaches, and if I try to get up and do stuff, I'm like really dizzy. And I used to have problems fainting whenever I was a kid, and they had never found out what was wrong with me. Story of my life. So I've been fighting this the past few days. Last time it happened was last summer, and at its peak I was really weak, and like I felt like I couldn't even move, or I was just gonna like have a heart attack or pass out or something. But anyway, so today I just wanted to get stuff done around the house. I wanted to get stuff ready for my move, and then I started feeling really dizzy, and I decided to throw makeup on because I was gonna go over to my parents' house. My mom has an office building and there'd be people there, so I don't know, I wanted to at least look presentable, just because I don't want to be alone when I feel like this, because I probably think way too much into it, but I start thinking like, okay, well, if I pass out or if I have a heart attack or something, somebody's gonna need to like do CPR or call 911 and stuff. And I know I sound really overly dramatic, but anyway, y'all are probably wondering why like I don't just go to the hospital or the doctor or something. I have been. When it first started, when I was around 18, they did the whole Holter monitor thing, and ECGs and all kinds of tests, and everything came back normal, and they'd always just be like, oh, congratulations, there's nothing wrong with you. But that's like the opposite of what you want to hear, because you want to know what's going on so that you can fix it. So usually, because my tests come back normal, they'll just throw Xanax at me. Not literally, that would be really messed up. But I'll take the Xanax and it doesn't help. It makes me a little bit more calm about the situation, but my chest still hurts and I still feel dizzy and like my body's shutting down or something. I've talked about this before. I don't have like good health insurance. I don't have a job that offers health insurance. I have really high deductible insurance, but the deductible is like $20,000 or something. So I try to avoid going at all costs. When I have been, it's been like to urgent care or something, and they'll charge me like $175 to give me more Xanax and tell me that I'm crazy. The Xanax doesn't help anyway. This is like the worst thing. And I feel like there's nothing I can do about it. I feel like I just have to like go on for like I said, it usually lasts like a month. It usually peaks somewhere around the middle, where I feel like I'm just gonna die. And then eventually like I just keep telling myself to like ignore it, like it'll get better, and then slowly it usually gets better, but it's getting more frequent now. It used to be like every couple years, and now like every year, and now it's like every few months, I feel like. Because the last time this happened was last summer. And I just feel like totally powerless in the situation. I haven't had blood tests since I was a teenager. So, my mom and I scheduled to get our thyroids and our iron levels tested on Tuesday. And I don't know, I talked to this older lady that said she had Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is like a thyroid disease, and she said she had like a lot of the same symptoms. So, I don't know. I'm just hoping that it's something, because I just can't accept the fact that it could be anxiety, because whenever it comes on, like, I'm not anxious. I'm sorry for all the sniffling. Maybe some of y'all get ASMR from sniffles. But I'm not an anxious person. I'm anxious whenever this is happening because I feel like I'm dying and I'm helpless. I know there's a lot of people out there that go through a lot harder things, but it's just really scary. It sounds super dramatic. It's really scary to feel like you're just gonna drop dead and there's nothing that you can do about it. Because, like, really, who would take care of Moo? She's, like, special needs. Nobody else understands her the way that I do. Does this mean I'm officially a YouTuber if I release a video of me crying on the internet? Like right now, my chest hurts over here, and it comes and goes. It's like throbbing, like it's like with the beat of my heart. It hurts, and it goes down here, and then squeezes here and down here. And of course, the internet says that that means I'm having a heart attack. Go to the hospital. That's not gonna happen. I don't know what else to say. Wonder if I covered everything. I don't know. Do you guys have any advice of like what it could be? I just don't understand how like a panic disorder could be 100% physical and brought on without a trigger and last for like a month and not be helped by anti-anxiety medication. And it's funny because like I talked to the doctors about it, and the doctors are like, oh, it must be psychological, sorry. And then I talked to a psychiatrist about it, and he's like, oh, it must be medical because panic attacks don't last that long and they respond to the medicine. So like I want to move across the country, I want to do things, but I'm not gonna have anybody out there for when something like this happens. And I just feel like it's holding me back. I don't know if you guys have noticed, like a lot of my videos, if I'm rambling, like I get winded. I get out of breath just from talking. Like, I had asthma whenever I was little, but I don't think I have asthma now. Like, could it be asthma related? I don't know. It's like, it's just like, it flares up. And like, most of the time, like, I'm very chill. I feel fine. And then it'll just flare up, and I'll have like a month of like, awfulness. Again, I don't want to be like, poor me. There are people out there with way worse issues, especially right now with all the craziness that's going on that I'm not allowed to mention on YouTube. I'm snotty and anyway. Yeah, like I said, I've kind of been struggling with similar things since I was a kid, I guess, if it counts. Whenever I was like really little, 7, that's not really little, when I was like 7, we were at the pool, and I all of a sudden felt like I couldn't breathe in all the way, and I like, they gave me an inhaler. That's when I got diagnosed with asthma, but they didn't really, they're like, okay, we'll diagnose her with asthma because she feels like she can't breathe, but like, we're not really seeing a lot of asthma, you know what I mean? I don't think they really thought I had asthma. They just wanted to give me an inhaler to make me feel better, which makes the panic attack theory seem kind of reasonable. But I didn't sleep for like months, and I had to sleep in the living room, and my mom would let me watch the 700 Club, that Bible show. That's the only thing that she would let me watch, and I just felt like I was dying. It was the scariest thing ever. And then, yeah, now that I'm older, I get chest pains and feel weak and horrible, like I'm dying like every year to every few months. And it's always been the kind of thing where like people don't know what the hell's wrong with me. And like the fainting spells whenever I was younger, like that's, you can't fake that. Like, well, why was that happening? I just feel like, I don't know. Does it sound like anxiety to you guys? Like, why would it just come up out of nowhere, and why does it last so long, and why doesn't it respond to drugs? Shoot, I had something else to say. I know that I'm like repeating myself a lot and rambling. I'm just venting. I just feel like one day it's just like, I'm gonna be like that guy with the gravestone that says, "I told you I was sick." You ever see that famous gravestone? It's pretty clever. I feel like they're gonna find something underlying that they missed, and it's just gonna kill me. But isn't that something that somebody with anxiety would say? Oh, like, I feel like the doctors missed something. Granted, like, I had a lot of testing done whenever I was younger, but I haven't had a lot done recently because I don't have any health care. Ramble. For some reason, crying feels better because it's like you release endorphins and stuff. Like I said, I don't know if I'll post this. I don't know. You guys are due for a video. This probably isn't the kind you were expecting. It's not the kind I was expecting to make either. But like I said, if you guys have any advice or input or know anybody with something similar, please let me know. It is greatly appreciated. She's snoring. Anyway, I hope that everybody is staying safe right now. I know that it is scary out there, and I hope that you guys have as good as a weekend as possible.